and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Good evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Houston. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that game against the Grizzlies, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Stephen Curry is out there with DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, inside Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Shepherd in at the 1. And the tip goes to Houston. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Curry. Green, a screen from deep. Melton. Smith with the rebound. Thompson scanning the floor. Pass to Durant. Houston working the ball around. Off target from three-point range.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Green finds Curry. Here's Santos on the wing. Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Porzingis. Şengün with a steal. Outside Durant. Now here's Smith. He's covered by Curry. Over to the left wing. And here's Shepherd for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And here is Green. Pass to Santos. Green against Smith. The 3 from Curry. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
Thompson outside. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Santos. Pass to Green. Now here's Porzingis. Three-pointer. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Houston has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Outside Durant. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Well, Richard, Draymond Green credits you for giving him some important advice as a rookie.
I just encouraged him to be himself and told him that he's going to have to live with Tex and fine because he is at his best when he is towing that line.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back over to you guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in the Bay Area.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's Green, following the score by Houston. Back to Curry. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. He pulls it. Durant finds Şengün. Over Porzingis. And another basket for Houston.
He's a new school versatile big, but Şengün wants the ball inside. That's where he does his best damage.
Melton outside. Outside Curry. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And that one falls for Curry. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
Now here's Melton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Santos. Back to Melton. The three. That's good from Curry on the assist from Melton.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Durant surveying the D. They double team Durant. Pass to Shepherd. Takes a three. Santos pulls it in. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And by the look of it, guys, this could be serious.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
Podziemski's checked in for Melton.
Number 2, Brandon Podziemski.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. The 4th spot held by the Warriors.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Golden State has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Santos. Now Porzingis, defended by Şengün. Fade away, and that one's good. Porzingis has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Outside Durant. Here's Shepherd. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Shepherd's got 5 now.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. Eason's checked in for Shepherd.
For your Rockets, number 17,
Porzingis finds Green. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Fires for 3. The shot by Podziemski, no good. The Rockets have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Eason. Smith outside. Pass to Durant. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Outside Podziemski. And here's Curry from deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Thompson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
After 4 seasons in Golden State, Jonathan Kuminga moves on, and he was the guy that they drafted number 7 overall. But after a lengthy free agency saga in which the Warriors and Kuminga exchanged several proposals, and they had several sign and trade discussions, Kuminga lands elsewhere. So his run in Golden State is over. They're losing a good young player. Let's see how they can replenish the cupboard there in Golden State.
Something to watch. Shams, appreciate the report. Now here's Capella. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Podziemski. Stolen by Capella. And he lobs it up. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
If there's anybody who can ignite a crowd with his dunks, it's Jabari. He throws them down with power.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Outside for Green. A shot to stop the run. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 4. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Thompson, that's good.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Shoots over Easton. It's blocked. Pass to Durant. Houston working the ball around. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 9. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Smith. Okogie comes in for Durant. And it's Davison in for Thompson. The Warriors also with a sub. Payton's checked in. Now here's Porzingis. 9 points in his last outing. Here's Curry. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Capella finds Easton. That's tipped. Curry with a steal. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And, of course, taking it inside, always a great game plan. And I'm curious if there'll be an adjustment from the defensive end. Maybe sag off some shooters a little.
The first one falls. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün checked in for Capella, and Finney Smith subbed in for Davison. Eason hits them both. Well, Richard, for this Warriors team, that Steph Curry injury in the playoffs proved huge.
Yeah, Steph is just so important. He strained his hamstring in Game 1 of that second-round series against Minnesota. And once that happened, Golden State really never had a shot in the series. Just shows how valuable he is to the organization.
6 on the shot clock. Screen by Post. Podziemski's shot is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Şengün with it. He's against Post. From 10 feet away. And he can't bank that one in. Warriors trail by 4. He's marked by Finney Smith. Şengün with a steal. Outside, Finney-Smith. Sengun passes to Okogie. Outside, Eason. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Okogie. That shot off the mark. The Warriors have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Spencer. There's a screen. Three-pointer. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Houston up 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Gary Payton II. He's out there with Quentin Post. And it's Podziemski in at the point. Outside Eason. Houston working the ball around. Houston needs to get off a shot. Sengun. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Sengun's gotten his second bucket on the night. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Spencer. Back to Podziemski. Down low. Sengun with a steal. Eason with the ball. Now Podziemski defending. They swipe it. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the layup is good. Podziemski's got 5 now.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Eason. Here's Okogie. Finney Smith, a screen. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
To the middle. Here's Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Okogie. No made baskets yet. Okogie on the wing. The 3 is up. Warriors with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Spencer. To the inside. Here's Podziemski. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Eason can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Podziemski. Outside Payton. Over Green. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Şengün, guarded by Post. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Payton, no good. Houston leading by 5. Let's get an update on DeAnthony Melton. What's the latest, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. This is going to be a long-term issue and a lengthy recovery process. Unfortunately, they expect him to miss a significant amount of time. Not the news they were hoping for, guys.
Allie, thanks for the report. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now here's Easton. Şengün, the screen to the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Talking about Alperen Şengün for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you, RJ?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he drops. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Smith. He's checked in for Green. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson. Thompson in for Okogie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Good on the second one. You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in 47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in 75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty. And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Pass to Eason. Shoots over Curry. That one's wide left. Warriors trail by 6. Here's Santos. Here's Podziemski. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Podziemski's got 9 points now in the quarter.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got 4 rebounds in the game. Up top, Podziemski. Pass to Curry. Back to Podziemski. There's the 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Back to Durant. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Podziemski. Here's Santos. Still without a bucket. They set the screen. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Eason. Curry, no good.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
From 6 feet away. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Durant's got 11.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Payton. Here's Santos, covered by Smith. Here's Podziemski. Offline with a 3.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Inside. Thompson in the post. Defended by Podziemski. Houston working the ball around. For three. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Warriors, second.
And whenever you turn the ball over against them, they pushed it right back at you. Last year, they were just merciless at exploiting teams whenever they made mistakes against them.
Shepherd, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Warriors also with a sub. Porzingis has checked in for Payton. The dive for the ball, stolen by Thompson. Shakes him, and the layup is good. And now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Pass to Curry. Here's Santos. Back to Curry. Oh, Curry eluding the D.
Assist from Santos.
And so Durant will bring it up for the Rockets. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Here's Shepherd. And he lays it in. Shepherd's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Warriors trail by 8. Curry passes to Curry. Porzingis sets a screen. Oh, what a play by Stephen Curry. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
Outside Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
The key to their victory last time out was his success at the stripe.
One shot.
The line for 1. Kevin Durant.
And that one misses. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
And Houston has possession. Following the score by Golden State, Capella finds Durant. Pulls it from 20. Offensive rebound. And Capella gets it to go.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Brian, back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report.
It's hard trying to stay down on Porzingis' pump fake because he's so tall. You're trying to get a jump on it. That's why he's so good at getting defenders to bite.
And he can't get the first one. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
He hits the second from the line. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
Now here's Thompson. The 3, Smith. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight. Warriors trail by 9. Outside Porzingis. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. Smith with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Durant, pass to Smith. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. From 11 feet away. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Outside Curry. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Curry's got 29.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so it's the Houston Rockets finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Houston Rockets. Good things happen when you take care of the rock.
Yeah, they're certainly not giving away possessions. That's helped put them in the driver's seat.
Hey, you guys are putting me to sleep.
Likewise. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the Warriors, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.